States. The story is one which has been told to me by individuals who do, and companies who do business with the so-called mega stores. So Andrew is approached by the mega stores and said, well, we've seen your innovation, we've seen this breakthrough. Obviously, we have this fantastic retail channel in which we can offer you a lot of instant volume to sell your product. So Andrew is very flattered by this. He suddenly gets an order from the mega store for the first year for 100,000 pieces. Beyond his wildest dreams, instant success. Andrew comes home to his wife, sits down and says, honey, we've made the big time. You know that Mercedes you wanted? Honey, we're gonna get that for you. The new boat? Absolutely. And we've talked about that bigger house that we were looking at. Well, now we can afford it, and we're moving ahead. We got that order from the mega store for 100,000 pieces. Everything is very fine, good, happy, swell the first year. Second year, he comes to the mega store, sits down. Andrew, you're our man, I'll tell you. We never thought we'd have such fantastic success with your product. And this year, we completely sold out last year. We need 300,000 pieces of your new invention. And boy, it's been a great partnership working with you, and we just look forward to great things in the future. Andrew goes home. He's just ecstatic, gets off the plane, sits down and says, honey, to make 300,000 pieces, stepping up that dramatically, we're going to have to hire more people. We're going to have to invest in infrastructure and new machinery. We're probably going to need a bigger building down at the company, but boy, we've got a real deal going here. We're on a roll. Year 3, Andrew goes to the buying show, sits down with the mega store. You know, Andrew, you've been really a good partner for us, and we like you, and your product has done very well, and of course we've had these fantastic increases in sales, but we've had another opportunity presented to us that is essentially the same product that's been offered to us by a representative who has a company out of China. And you know, that product is being offered to us for half the price that you are currently selling to us. Now, what does Andrew do at that point? Do you think Andrew's going to go home and tell his wife that we're moving back to the old house? We're going to lay people off in the company? We're going to downsize? No. No, that's not the real world. What happens is that Andrew says, well, you know, with our chainsaw here, we don't really have to put chrome on the chain. We could have a non-chrome chain. This very nice chain brake that we have here, a declutching style chain brake that's inertia driven. It doesn't have to be that technically sound. We could just put a band around the clutch. Doesn't work quite as well, but it kind of does the same thing. You know, we've got bearings on both sides of the crankshaft here, and those bearings are expensive, and you know, the customer never sees that. We could put a bushing on both sides of the crankshaft, and our very expensive anti-vibration system. Again, the customer really doesn't see that. We could change that, and our anodized muffler here, we could go to just a pure cast muffler. So what have we done? We've taken cost out of the product. We've cheapened the product to meet a price. Now, granted, maybe the first year and the second year, Andrew's managed to retain the business. He's kept the business with the mega store. But long term, what has that done for the product? You've cheapened the product, and ultimately you erode the brand, because the product that the customer thought that they were buying, that was a quality product, that had an excellent reputation in the market, isn't really what it was at the inception. It's now been, unfortunately, commoditized. So there you go. That's the distribution trap.